Hey, it's Allie. I just want to make this video today about frustration because here lately I have had several incidences occur that I have wanted to be really frustrated about, but I've forced myself to remain positive and be grateful for like the minor inconveniences instead of huge catastrophes, because I've been in some huge catastrophes. So I'm going to tell y'all this little story. This actually happened to me. So I was 19 or 20, which is a while back because I'm 35 now. And a girlfriend and I had went on this adventure kind of over Texas, and it lasted maybe a week and a half, whatever. So just a whole different story. But in any event, so we're on our way back home to Arkansas at the time, and we get lost. I get us lost. I mean, completely lost. And we didn't even know that we were lost until we saw a sign that said kind of El Paso this way, and I'm like, uh-oh, wrong way. So pull over, pull out my big map, because we used maps back in the day, no Google Maps, and pull out a course to get back home. So in the meantime, on the radio, there were news announcements about these tornadoes that were just totally destroying some town way far away from us, so we didn't even care. So in any event, so plotted the course, get back on the road, fast forward several hours, and we end up driving through this town that got completely devastated by this tornado. And I mean, houses and trees and cars and everything upside down all over the road, the whole deal. It was really bad. And I mean, we could barely get through the road. Like, there was just this little bitty path that like my little car just barely squeaked by, and we were able to make it. And we were the only thing moving in the whole entire town. And there was no lights, completely blacked out except for my headlights. And I'm hoping that all the people were evacuated. So in any event, so we get through this little town, and maybe the next day sometime we got home. So later on, I was just curious, and it just kind of hit me, and I thought about the time, the date, where we were, speed, and I did the math, and it made me realize, time, distance, speed, that if we had been where we were supposed to be when we were supposed to be there, we would have been in that tornado. So if I hadn't gotten us lost. So it made me realize that even though I drove hours in the wrong direction and was very frustrated and had to drive hours back in the right direction, that we weren't ever really lost. And in fact, we were exactly where we were supposed to be when we were supposed to be there in order to stay alive and unharmed. So in conclusion, I just want to say that when you get frustrated or things don't go the way you want them to, and I really like things to go the way that I want them to, but when they don't, and there's nothing you can do about it, just have a little faith that the universe is looking out for you. So that's my little story for the day, and I hope that when you start to get frustrated that you can find something positive to focus on, and just believe that, you know what, someone is looking out for me, it's going to be okay. So y'all have an awesome night, and I'll see you next time.